I am back with another video.
And a story to tell.
See this on my face?
Hold on, let's zoom in.
Yeah.
Y'all see that? And this looks even better because this happened. What? Was it Thursday? It was Thursday, I believe.
It was Thursday.
Okay, let me put this back.
Thursday.
So tell them what happened to your head.
So.
Excuse her hair, y'all. Please
Yeah,
forgive me. I haven't done it. I admit.
Quarantine. Check.
But she also it's yeah, that's quarantine hair. Let's call it what it is. It's quarantine hair. And as you guys can see, it is very thick. It's a good gray. It's like a soft gray. It does get tangled easily, but it's not like, I guess, what you would classify as like nappy. But this child is extremely tender-headed. And so I've just been slacking off, true enough, as y'all can see clearly. But part of it is she just, one, I don't like to do hair, and two, she's so tender-headed. It's a whole like exhausting, emotional, physical ordeal. But it's gonna get done, y'all. Eventually. Yes. And we in quarantine. Like, anyway, go ahead. Excuse us for our ratchetness. Anyway, so let's
my hair's messy too.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna show y'all that. I'm a horrible mother. I'm not gonna show my hair, but I'm gonna show hers. I can't flip this thing around in video mode anyway. So anyway, all right, tell the story. Tell the story. Tell the story. Okay, go ahead. What happened? What had happened was.
What happened was that when I was going down a hill, because me and my dad was going to the park. We wasn't going in, we was riding around, because there's a little riding around.
Yeah, because you ain't supposed to be going to no park.
Yeah, because we was just riding around. It's kind of
getting some fresh air.
Yeah, it's kind of like a skate park. So we went and we played in there for like, I think a minute, or we was waiting until the rain started and then we came home. So I think I said, go fast, and you ever could go fast before. And then I fell off my hoverboard, and this what happened.
No, you were on your bike.
Oh, yeah, but I thought I was on my hoverboard. I was thinking about my hoverboard. But yeah, I was on my bike.
And she literally, I wasn't there. I was at home.
And my dad almost cried. He was like,
yeah, her dad, since she was an itty bitty baby, she's his only child. She's my only child. She's the only child for both of us. We don't have any previous children. And by that being his first, like,
baby.
So ever since she was a baby, her dad cannot tolerate seeing her hurt in any way. It could be like the smallest scratch, and he still, like, he won't get choked up, but like he'll have a whole fit over. And then to see that, and so anyway, I'm on my side of the stories. I'm sitting at home. They were out because anybody who knows me know I have a messed up knee. And so I can't really ride the bike like that unless I want to hurt. Anyway, so I'm at the house. They're riding a bike. And these people pranked me so much. This child and my husband pranked me so much. I get the phone call.
We pranked her yesterday, but it didn't really work.
No, because I knew it was a prank. So anyway, or they try to prank me so much. So I get the phone call from my husband, and he's like, you need to come get us now. Leah don't fail. And I'm like, whatever. Like, this has got to be.
Why would we get the car?
Because I'm thinking you don't up your prank game, although that's not an idea. I don't want to be riding around looking for you and you ain't really hurt. But that's what I'm thinking. Like, okay, you don't up your prank game. Now you got me getting in the damn car. So I'm rushing to get the keys. And the whole time I'm thinking, like, this better not be no damn prank. But then as I'm getting closer, I'm like, no, this better be a prank. This better not be nothing real. Because I was hoping she really hadn't hurt herself. But then I get there. It was like just a little up the road. It wasn't that far. It was less than a mile.
Like a curve.
And so I get there and I see her sitting on the side of the road, like blood just pouring down her face. And that,
black eyes now.
Yep, and that bruised spot, or that spot with all the, I guess they call it road rash, because she face planted from what my husband said. She like just straight dove, ate the concrete. Her face ate the concrete, and then she slid, which is why you got all those little abrasions.
And I got
Or they call it, hold on,
stitches.
yep, and they call it road rash. And if you can see, I don't know if you guys can see it, like I got it zoomed in, but she does have stitches and she's getting them taken out. But if y'all could have seen this thing 4 days ago, it was like an egg sitting, a golf ball egg sitting on top of her head. And that's what made me take her to the
Scared.
emergency room. It wasn't even so much because she was bleeding, because the bleeding had mostly stopped. I mean, she still had one area that was kind of continuously bleeding, but it wasn't like pouring down her face. It was like a little bit drippy. So I initially didn't think that the cut was enough to get stitches. I didn't think that. So I was like more concerned about the huge egg on her head, how hard she hit her head, if she was concussed or anything like that. So then that's when I made the decision after, I cleaned her up some, to go to the ER. And come to find out that she wasn't concussed. But she did have to have stitches once they actually like clean, and she had so much, like she just ate that ground so hard that they had to pick gravel out of her head, which is where you see all these little abrasions. So gravel was in that. So
Yeah.
anyway, they cleaned it out and they realized that the cut was a lot deeper than they thought. So she has about 4 stitches in there, and I have to give it to this little girl. She took everything like a what?
G.
Like a what?
G.
Like a what?
G.
Like a straight G, not a single tear. She wasn't even crying when I got there. Like, she was upset, and I could see, but she did say, which I was a little worried about, when she was like, I want to go to the emergency room, because I never really heard her say that before. So I was a little worried when she said that, but like, she wasn't even like upset crying. And then like when I got to her, she had pretty much, I guess she cried all she was gonna cry, because she didn't cry when they cleaned it. She didn't cry when she had to go get the CAT scan, which can be a little scary for kids. She didn't cry when she got the stitches in. She was even talking to the doctor. What'd you tell that doctor?
I wasn't scared.
And it didn't
Hurt.
She was like, this don't even hurt. She was like, are you done? That's it. So, and she's been acting normal since then. We've been keeping an eye on her, close eye on her. The egg has went down tremendously. But what
they gave us ice pack.
Yes, we kept ice on it, and we've been putting, as you can see, well, the first couple of days, because of the stitches, I kept it covered, with medicine and stuff. But now that, it needs to breathe, and she's getting her stitches taken out. When? Tomorrow.
Tuesday.
Yeah, so as of like last night was the first night she slept with it uncovered, because like I said, I just wanted it to breathe some. And so we have I've been doing peroxide and Neosporin, all the first aids that you're supposed to do. So what I will say is this: the lesson that we learned in all of this is, one, I found out that my baby is a lot stronger than I give her credit for. She's a straight G.
A G.
G.
A G. G.
And yes, I know where you guys are thinking, yes, she should have been wearing a helmet. A helmet would have prevented it.
But not that trained.
And what happened was, she kind of outgrew her current helmet, and my husband had just said, like maybe a couple weeks ago, hey, we probably need to get her another helmet. And I'm like, well, no, not with this COVID stuff. That's not really, although she's on her bike pretty much every day. But at that time, I'm thinking like, it's not essential. It's not something we need right now. I don't want to have to leave the house unless I absolutely have to.
After this accident, I haven't been riding my bike.
No.
I've been having my hoverboard.
Yeah. And part of that's because she messed him up on her bike when she fell, so her dad's got to fix that. So we've been waiting on him to fix it, but not until 2 that we get her helmet. So I had just told him, like, no, it's not essential. She's been riding for since you were like 3, 4. You've been riding without training wheels. 5 maybe.
Probably
4 or 5. She learned how to ride a bike without training wheels, and she's 8 now. So she's been doing it for about 3 years. And she's had that same bike for over a year. So I'm just like, okay, she'll be fine. So this was a lesson learned for mommy, that we need to take that a little bit more seriously. And I know kids fall and things can happen, but like I said, with this COVID stuff, that was more what I was focused on. And she got a nice little gift out of it. She does actually have black eyes, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see. Those popped up a day. Okay, we see them, baby. A day after, or 2 days after the accident, but I know that's normal with head injuries to get black eyes, so I'm not that concerned. And it's going away. It's a lot lighter than what it was yesterday. So anyway, do you have anything?
Blended into my skin.
Yeah. You have anything you want to say? Kids, if you're out here in quarantine and you got nothing to do and you ride your bikes, please wear your helmet, because you don't want to wind up like that.
Yeah.
Scaring the life out the parents.
I did. Oh, guys, but when we got back to the house, when my mama was driving, cause she drove up to pick me up, cause I thought Daddy was coming with us, but he had to bring the bike home. So after we ride, my mom was rushing me. Cause she was panicking. That's why she needs to go to therapy. For real.
This child's gonna send me to therapy or an early grave. Y'all, let me tell you about this. She is so rough. Like, she's girly girl. You can see she loves her sparkle, and y'all can't smell it, but she got perfume on, and most days she want to wear like lip gloss. So she's really like girly in that way. Like, she loves sparkles, sequins, lip gloss, stuff like that. And you should see her definitely when she gets her hair did, y'all. She just knows she loves all that glam stuff. But this little girl, in ways, she's like almost like a boy. She's so rough. I can't.
I'm not no boy.
No, you're not a boy, but you have that energy, that roughness, like boy. Like, she's fearless. Like, she's not prissy at all. She ain't scared to get dirty, honey. She don't like to get dirty, but she's just rough. Like, I can't tell you how many scars she has on her knees.
Yeah.
Her leg just. We're going to have to slow that down. We really going to slow that down.
I had one on my foot. Right here.
She has one y'all can't really see, but she has one like above her eyebrow that she just healed from a few weeks ago. Like, just. You too pretty to. I mean, you're going to be beautiful regardless, but just. Can we save the face, please? Can we try to save the face?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So that's it. We want to tell the story in case we do other videos and y'all wonder what the heck's going on. We will give you guys an update tomorrow after her stitches get taken out.
Yeah, guys, and you know what to do. Follow my YouTube. It's popping, baby. Okay.
And your Instagram.
Follow my Instagram. It's popping on there too. And TikTok.
So
I do 100 million TikToks. So
she does, like, she has so much more content on her TikToks, like, just, and again, because of the whole content thing, like, y'all please give suggestions. You can't do it under the YouTube channel. We've said this before. Hop over to her Instagram, which is Aaliyah's _the_1, the number one, not written out. The number one. And we'll take all comments over on her Instagram, any suggestions, pranks, challenges, anything for content, right?
Yeah.
But she has way more content on her TikTok, and her TikTok is at From Aaliyah, the number 2.
I can show y'all.
The number 2 and the letter U, and she's gonna show you. We can't do special effects yet, so we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. She gonna pull it up, y'all.
Wait, I gotta go, guys. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all my TikTok. It's not videos on there, but
hold on, let me see. All right, this is her TikTok. Oh, let me not put her dad's. Oh Lord, I got her daddy's name all on it. From Aaliyah to you. There y'all go. All right, check out her TikTok, because like I said, she has a lot more content on there. I'm trying to stay from this plug that's exposed, y'all. All right, what else? Y'all, and let us know how y'all dealing with the quarantine, guys, because this is, we're on week 4, I think, at this house. Yeah, no, longer than week 4. Well, week 4 that we've taken it like extremely serious, and we really haven't been anywhere. But more than that, it's probably like week 6, really. And I think it's been 6 weeks since she's been out of school. So boredom and crazy actions are starting.
4 weeks.
No, the first 2 weeks you were out of school, they didn't do the schooling they didn't do the blended learning. She's doing blended learning, y'all, but she didn't do the blended learning the first 2 weeks because they were still trying to figure out if they were going to even open up the schools again. So when they decided not to open the schools, they took an additional week, and that's when they came up with this blended learning thing. So you have been out of school for 6 weeks now, and we've been under serious quarantine where we really haven't been anywhere for 4 weeks. So, and it's going to continue all. Y'all, I implore y'all, please stay safe. Only go out when needed. Stay at home. That's really the only thing we can do right now since they're still learning. And follow Aaliyah.
Follow this girl.
But no, stay home, y'all. And And just stay safe and cover up when you go outside and do the social distancing. No, nothing's worth losing your life over this
Follow
thing.
this.
Yes, it's serious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look for this face.
But
right
y'all let me
here.
know what y'all been doing. Y'all let
Look
us know
at
what y'all been doing during
this
quarantine. She just
this face.
she just got done reading the book, so we've been doing some reading and
Boring stuff.
hoverboard, and
Yeah.
that's been her main thing is the hoverboard, which is kind of only thing. Unfortunately, I won't really let her play with too many of her friends because of the whole COVID thing. So it's really practicing
I don't
social
play with my
distancing.
friends. I don't go nowhere. I do go where, but I don't go where without my mask.
Right. So, and she just not been able to start to do that. So, anyway, y'all, hit us up. Let us know what y'all been doing during quarantine. Give us some ideas. Like, subscribe.
Hit that little bell.
All right, what you got to say?
Follow everybody. Say.
Can you say bye?